Welcome back to a quick episode of the cut content of Spec Ops The Line. And if you thought the game was already pretty brutal with the way it handled civilians, just wait until you get this little detail. In-game there are male and female civilians you can encounter at certain points, particularly in Chapter 4 and Chapter 13, along with the beginning of Chapter 11 as well, and the end of Chapter 10. They're all adult male and female civilians, though. Some old men, some old women, some younger men and women. But all adults, except for the one you can see of the white phosphorus aftermath, where it's a mother holding her child. But according to the game files, there were plans for there to be child civilians as well. In the default pawn.ini file, under the listings for ypawn_civilian, under civilian male and civilian female, you can find civilian child. I don't know if there are any models for this outside of this shadow model that's present in Chapter 4. When you're in the refugee camp, you can see it in free cam, but maybe they thought that was going too far, that having kids in the war zone, especially when you can accidentally fire on them, or in the case of Chapter 13, intentionally fire on them, was going too far. It's like how Metal Gear Solid 5, how firing on the child soldiers causes you to fail a mission automatically. This isn't like Deus Ex, where that was totally acceptable. Times changed, and maybe they thought they were going into too dark of territory by having child civilians present. It would make sense, though. It would add up with some of the intel you find. Walker finds a child's doll in the refugee camp of Chapter 4, indicating that there should be children present. And there, as mentioned before, there are the shadow models that can be seen hidden behind some barriers in Chapter 4, indicating that maybe they would have appeared in the refugee camp there. And there are also drawings of, children near the executed soldiers, along with some very childish drawings of the disasters happening in Dubai and the aftermath of the 33rd taking over and instituting martial law. It would have definitely added to the darkness of the setting and the fact that nobody's really safe from war and conflict. But maybe Yager thought it was going too far. Maybe they thought that putting them in an active war zone would have enraged people even further than the white phosphorus scene. That maybe it was too much of a gut punch. But that's speculation from me. It's possible there were totally different reasons. Maybe the models just didn't work out or something. What do you guys think? Love to hear your thoughts. Feel free to share them in the comments or just comment on what you thought on the video. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the cut content of Spec Ops The Line. Hope you guys have a great day and see you all next time.